Hi everyone, my name is Emily Lynn, and today I'm going to continue talking about our parish's roadmap. And so Sarah Dashchuk spoke about the Seek portion of the roadmap, and I'm going to continue by talking about Connect. And when we talk about the roadmap, as Sarah mentioned, the roadmap helps us to keep focused on the eternal mission of heaven. And as we're striving on this journey of faith, our end goal is heaven. And so the roadmap helps give us tangible ways in order to grow in this desire for heaven. An important aspect of the roadmap is that it's not an assembly line. It's not like you graduate from one section and then you move on to the next, but rather we find that at different stages of our life, we are in different areas of the roadmap. And a beautiful and challenging thing about our faith is that we are constantly growing. The word disciple in the Greek translation literally means student. And so for people who are trying to be serious about their Catholic faith, we're constantly students. We're constantly learning more and desiring to grow. And so the roadmap points to practical areas of growth and areas where we can also invite others to engage and also learn about the Catholic faith. And so Connect is the second section of the roadmap. And the basic of Connect is to help connect people to the church by helping them grow in community and friendship and the habits of discipleship. So let's break this down a little bit. The basic habits of discipleship mean how do we practically live out our Christian vocation? And in particular, how do we build a habit of a prayer life, a consistent and daily prayer life? And this is often learned in community. As Sarah mentioned, the Lord of the Rings analogy, and to continue with that, if Frodo didn't have his fellowship, if he didn't have his gang who was with him, he would not have gone very far in his mission to destroy the ring. But because he had a group of people who were fighting for him, defending him, protecting him, and picking him up when he fell, he was able to continue on. In a similar way, St. Paul speaks of the body of Christ, and he says that we are individual members of that body, and we make up the church. And he also says that when one member of the body rejoices, we all rejoice. When one member is suffering, we all suffer. And here Paul is explaining a bit about the mystery of being united in a Christian community. And so we too desire, as an authentic Christian community, to have people who are defending us, who are walking alongside us, who are fighting for us, and who are helping us on this mission, this eternal mission of reaching heaven. And so, especially during this time of increased isolation, you may be seeking community or accountability in the faith. I suggest joining a small discipleship group. These groups are normally about 5 to 12 people who discuss a particular topic of the faith. And you may be saying, oh, we talk about small groups so much in the parish, what's the big deal? Well, we talk about small groups so much because the person who led the first small group ever was Jesus Christ. And his small group was the 12 apostles. And what Jesus did was he formed them in the habits of discipleship, strengthened them, taught them, and then eventually they were able to go out on their own and change the entire world. And so we do small groups because Jesus did small groups. And we too find that small groups are an effective form of building those habits of discipleship. And so if you're feeling that you need a boost of community and accountability, check out our parish website. Join a small group. And so that's a brief summary of the Connect section of our parish's roadmap. And a challenge I have for you is how are you inviting others to grow in the church and in friendship and habits of discipleship?